Living life comfortably. What's that like? Well, in this apartment, in my current dwelling where I live, I'm living life pretty comfortably. What I want is to live life, to live life. And living life isn't always comfortable. Yes, I've had my difficult times in the past. We all have had difficult times. But I'm not necessarily talking about the difficult times that we run through, because we always do. We always will have those times that make you go, geez, I don't know if I can make it through this, but we always do. So what I'm trying to look for is things that make me uncomfortable, that things that I'm not really sure I want to do and I'm kind of nervous about, like going on YouTube. Making this first video has been a challenge. Let me tell you, I've done it many, many times. However, now is the time. 2024 is the time for me to get on YouTube and start talking about my life and what I'm doing to be uncomfortable and how I want to live my life. So I live here in this apartment with my wife of 27 years and my 2 cats. And I will be buying a van in the next couple of weeks, and I will pursue traveling all over the countryside, Canada and the US. I asked my wife if she wanted to come with me, and she said no. She likes her comfort zone. She likes to be living here. So I will travel about on my own. She might join me on occasion, but for the most part, I'll be traveling around on my own, checking out cool spots in different areas and living outside my comfort zone. There's a great, great book out there called Fearless Living by Rhonda Britton. And in this book, she talks about living outside your comfort zone. She talks about a number of things that you really need to read or even work with one of her coaches. It's a fantastic experience. Specifically, she talks about living outside your comfort zone. And there's kind of 3 rings that you're faced with, and that's stretch, risk, and die. So a stretch for me is just sort of merely, going outside or doing something or going, trying out some sort of dancing. A risk would also be similar to that. I've tried swing dancing. I've tried all kinds of different dancing just for fun. And then a die is to really way step out of your comfort zone. Doing this video is probably a die for me, but I'll get better. I can only get better from here. So stretch, risk, and die is a good way to gauge stepping out of your comfort zone. And her book really covers all of that material. I'm 63, I'm overweight, and I want to do a whole bunch more things before I die. And I'm not going to sit here in this apartment waiting for that day. I'm going to get out and try some things. So follow me, see what I do, see what I get up to, and we'll see what happens from here. Don't bite the microphone. What are you doing? Deal. Stop this biting. What is the problem? Don't. There's no need to bite the microphone. Life isn't supposed to be comfortable. Stop playing with my microphone. Living outside your comfort zone. And autobiography, a living autobiography. Stop touching my microphone. And discuss what I've done, because I've decided to buy a van and travel remote worker for the most part. Stop touching the microphone. What is with you? Just leave it alone. Just leave it. You don't have to touch it all the time. Stop touching it. It's okay. Stop touching the microphone. Stop. There's really no need. There's really no need for you to touch it. Is to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Now you don't have to get a van in order to live uncomfortably. It's possible. Do you mind? So it's other things that I don't have. Oh, for goodness sakes. Do you mind? Holy smokes, you're being a little forceful there. Do you need love? You totally need love. Are you the most cuddly cat ever? That is not on my shirt for you to play with, or bite, or scratch.